and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a DIY pumpkin created from old books, so stick around to see how you can make this too. If you're new, I'm so glad you are here. I do many videos on thrifting, DIYs, organizing, cleaning, and I'm so glad I can take part in this video because it is a collab with Christy Mel. She has a really fun channel, and up through Thanksgiving time, she is doing fall DIYs, decor, and hauls, and definitely check out her channel in the description box. This is kind of an open collab, so I was happy to take part in this. But I'm going to show you how I created a DIY pumpkin and take you along as I make this decor item.
The supplies you will need are some old books, some scissors or a knife as well that is sharp enough to cut, some colored pencils or markers to color the edges, hot glue gun, and some extra glue sticks, and then a pencil and piece of paper to trace the image on. You will also want a ribbon and a stick to make the stem for the pumpkin. Start by drawing half of a pumpkin on a folded sheet of paper and take your scissors to cut that out. Now take your book and tear the binding off the hard cover so that you have just the soft cover, and you will take that folded sheet of paper and wrap it around the binded part of the book to trace it onto the book. I did not discard the cover. My sister is actually going to be using that to do another DIY, so you get to use most of the book and not just throw it all away. This is where it gets tricky, and we learned a trick to continually cut several pages at a time, and there's my niece doing it as well, and my sister. So cut it several times and then trace it again and cut it again and trace it again and cut it again, and continually cut a little bit smaller, otherwise your pumpkin will get bigger and bigger in the middle. And you'll see one of my nieces didn't do it quite right. It got a little bit bigger pumpkin, but it's still cute. My niece decided to color the edges of the book orange to make it look more like a pumpkin. Here's where the hot glue comes in. You do a strip of hot glue down the binding and fold your book in half so that the front of it becomes the back of it. And my sister had a really old flimsy book, so hers was a little bit difficult to work with. To keep the pages from falling open all the time, you do another strip of hot glue randomly throughout the pages and glue them together. This helps give it more of its round shape that you want for a pumpkin. Now it is time to add the stem. So we have the stick with the ribbon, and we just put some hot glue on the top of it and stuck it to it. This is one of my niece's pumpkins. It turned out beautifully, actually. What she did was rip the book entirely in half and she cut half of the book first and then the other half and put the stick down the middle and glued them together. She was genius. So that is a good clue to give you as well. So I did get this off of Pinterest, so I will put that link in the description box. And here is one of my nieces as well, her pumpkin, where it's a little bit lopsided but still cute. So it's definitely doable with school-age kids, but you will need an adult to help. But I hope you enjoyed it and got some inspiration to do a fall DIY.